on time no matter what. I usually arrive 15 minutes before I need to. Another value I believe is that you need to take responsibility of your own action. You shouldn't blame anyone. You shouldn't blame anyone. Another value I believe is really important is commitment. You should always do what you have made a promise to. You should always stick to it. Even if something's more important, you already have made a commitment to someone or to something. My friends or someone could define me is that I'm responsible, I'm committed, I'm motivated, and I'm outgoing. I'm responsible because that I'm wanting to leave some others great stuff alone to do something. For example, while all my friends are going out, I will stay in to do homework, study, because I feel like if I work hard right now, I will have fun later. I could always have fun later in life.
Alright, so I believe Bilal is a very honest person, both as a friend and as a worker, especially in our high school days personally, just because anytime we had to do any projects, assignments, presentations, what have you, you'd always be able to give me constructive criticism, even though I might not like to hear about it, to be honest. But generally, he always gives that push, even though it can be hard to mention sometimes, or even sometimes even awkward for that moment. Even for a lot of personal things in my life, such as relationships, Bilal is also quite honest in that regard as well. So he's always just an honest person to help in any kind of situation like that, and that's what I value for him as a friend. So Bilal has an interesting way of motivating himself to do things. Basically, his strategy is literally just to count to 3, like 1, 2, 3, does something. Just to give you a stupider example, one time I dared him to dance randomly in the mall, and he did it just at the count of 3. He immediately went to the middle of the mall in a area where most people can see him, and he just strutted his stuff. And I can only imagine what he can do with actually beneficial things for his life with that strategy. So, hey, whatever works. Hello, lovely people. So I'm right here with Bilal in the lovely mall of Erin Mills in front of all these lovely people right over here, which Bilal is going to dance right in front of them. Isn't that right, Bilal?
Yes, I'm nervous, but yeah.
Pretty sure he'll be fine with his 1, 2, 3 strategy. So let's see how he does, all right?
Greatest strength is I'm determined. If I say something, if I think about something, I will stick to it. You could do anything, but I will stick to it. For example, a few years ago, I went on a sugar diet. I had no sugar at all. I had no pop, no candy, no ice cream, no cake. Anything that you could think of that will have sugar, I didn't have it for one whole year, 365 days. And people kept saying it, have a little bit of sugar, but I said no. If I do it, it won't count. Like I have to do it no matter what. One of my values was determined. I'm really determined. For example, when I was in middle school, some of my teachers that said that I won't do well in a certain high school where all my friends were going to. They said that I won't do well since I wasn't getting good grades or something. And I believe that no one should tell you to do something without you even trying. So I was really upset, and so what I did is I made my goal to not prove them wrong, but to prove myself that I know I could do it. And so I got my grades up. I worked hard. I stayed back. I didn't hang out with my friends as much as I wanted to. And I got my grades up, and I went to the school that I wanted to go to.